Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the In the Clouds podcast, episode number 8. I'm joined by the co-hosts Pete or Martian.
Yo.
Yo, what up, dude?
What's up, bro? How's it going?
Pretty chill, dude. It's like 3 a.m. right now, but you know, DJ hours.
Real DJ hours. I think that's who we cater to, honestly.
Quarantine hours, baby.
I mean, yeah, this should be the new norm for almost everyone, right? Who's in quarantine at least.
At least a lot of the younger people, I'd assume, are just fucking their sleep schedule because they don't have a reason to wake up for the most part.
That's true, because my parents still sleep at their normal times.
Yeah, mine too. Mine are just like glued in front of the TV, just like waiting for like the cure to happen or just something to happen.
It's sort of at a stalemate, right? Would you say?
Well, I think this week and the next week are gonna be like the two like worst weeks. Like it's gonna be the peak, I think. So,
Do you think so? Like,
I think that's what they call. That's what they
that?
said. Well, my mom told me, so I just I assume she heard it on the news. They said that these next 2 weeks are gonna be like the worst, like in deaths and like cases, which sucks dick. But I mean, that in like a fucked up way, it like shows the end is near, I guess, like of the whole thing, maybe. So you can only hope, I guess.
I don't know. I mean, are they releasing like updates or something? I'm not really that well informed.
Yeah,
honestly.
me neither. I don't know. I just like whenever I go out of my room, I see Trump talking like literally every day. He's made a speech or like
honestly
addresses, but I don't know. I'm not really into it.
I mean, I know April is like for sure quarantined, right? Like
sure. I'm pretty sure this whole month is canceled pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. I wonder when could we see like things going back to normal? August?
I don't know, man. But I know there's like still states that don't have the quarantine in effect. Like you can still go out and do whatever the fuck you want, which is fucked up.
I don't know, dude. It is fucked up because it's so easily. I think that's what's fucked up about it is that it's easily spreadable, I guess. And if you're really not careful, like you probably have it even without the symptoms. They've said.
Yeah.
And here they're keeping us updated on our like local city local city here every day, and every day the number keeps rising for positive cases. Every day. So like it's so nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like if I'm ever feeling like a little bit weak or something, I'm like, oh shit.
No, yeah, I get you. Like today, I've been coughing. Like fuck, please don't tell me I'm sick.
Oh my god.
No, but it's not like I think it was just like there was like something in my throat like throughout the whole day. I hope.
Yeah, that honestly happened to me like yesterday. I think I was getting like a cold. It was weird. I was like, oh no, please, like how?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I don't go out, please, God, like, come on,
for real,
don't do this.
And it's weird. I wouldn't say like I'm scared for myself at least, but I am scared for those around me, obviously.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Like I think if I got it, I'd maybe be able to survive it, but I know that like my mom definitely can't. Like there's no way. My dad is pretty old already too. Like I wouldn't want to take those chances.
I feel you. It's just a weird thing. I mean, no one would want it, and especially like when you have like people that are not as what's the word? Physically strong, I guess you could say. Yeah.
I think it goes like if you have respiratory problems, it's gonna affect you really badly, I think. And it's scary, but hopefully things start looking up.
Yeah, hopefully there's a cure or just it dies down in the next coming weeks.
If there is a cure, I wonder how it'll get distributed or how it all goes about.
I don't know.
It's definitely interesting to think about. Like, I wonder how it's gonna go down. And if it's gonna get worse or not.
Yeah, it's fucking, I don't know. It's a tough one to talk about. You really never know with these kind of things.
So what have you been doing during the quarantine?
Same mode, just playing games. Started playing WoW again, which is pretty nice. Playing some more Rainbow, which is good as fuck. So I'm just enjoying the time being.
I think we're in day 25 of quarantine here. We're almost going for 3 weeks or 4.
I'm on month 3. What are you talking about?
I mean, yeah.
Nah,
It's weird because, I mean, we're pretty much used to this lifestyle. This really wasn't quarantine to us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we had been doing this for months prior.
Yeah, for sure. It's just the way we are, honestly.
How do you feel knowing that it's like, I don't know, normalized to be a degenerate now?
I don't know. I feel pretty good because it's not affecting me as much as it's affecting people around me. People are literally going crazy and complaining. It's like, dude, just fucking enjoy it. Like, and then as soon as you go back, you're gonna go bit. Like, I know people are gonna fucking post about it. They're gonna be like, "Oh my god, miss quarantine time," or like miss like not having to do shit. But right now they're all complaining. It's like, just enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah, you're definitely right. But at the same time, I think that's just what people do.
Yeah.
Like, we're never. It takes a rare person to really enjoy the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
And
enjoying it. Like, I told my girlfriend, she's like, "Oh, like, are you gonna want to like travel when it's over?" I'm like, why are you like thinking about that? Just like enjoy your time. She was complaining that, like, she was like frustrated with school and stuff, and like they're still in school, but like she doesn't have to worry about like rides now. She doesn't have to worry about like staying there like all day. Like, just enjoy it. Like, you're at home. Like, just do your work.
yeah, and like,
But I mean, I don't know.
school.
That's just me, I guess. I'm different. I'd say I'm different than most people. I'm not very social. Well, I'm social, but I don't go out. If that makes sense. Like, I can be social online, but like as far as like going to clubs or parties, it's not just not me.
Yeah, I feel you. It's just I don't know. I guess it's affecting the people who had normally routine lives. Like, imagine if you lost your routine, like your major one. Like,
Yeah,
you kind of feel weird and kind of lost.
yeah. I
And
guess it's true. People aren't used to it.
one big thing that, like, again, I'd been doing this like months prior to this quarantine, but now that I know that I can't go out or that it's not really like safe to go out, it's like fucking with me, like in my head. I don't know why. It's weird.
Hmm.
And I've seen a lot of people talk about it on Twitter and stuff where uh they seem to be going back to old bad habits, and I feel that so much. It's like, it's crazy. I don't know if you can relate. Obviously, you know, I don't think you can.
Nah, not really. But I mean, I like I can see where you're coming from though, for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, it's because if you think about it, this is a shit ton of time to be alone and in your head.
Yeah.
Like, it could be dangerous very, very easily.
Yeah, I guess it's just like it depends on how you're spending your alone time. Also,
Hmm.
so if like you're fucking yourself constantly, well, it's like shit. I mean, it's not gonna be a fun time. You get me?
And yeah, like, I guess I've been doing that. I live constantly in my head, and I'm like, okay, well, obviously it's not good for you, so you need to put into something more productive or something that, I don't know, that you might enjoy putting time into. And for a long time, not a long time now, but recently it's been Smash. But at the same time, fuck, it's not enough because I know that I'm not like enough yet.
I get you.
It's a whole mental fucking battle. It's weird.
No, yeah, for sure. I don't know. I'm just trying to enjoy it. Just trying to make the most out of it. That I don't have to do anything throughout my day.
But I mean, when we get out of it, you know, like, are you gonna even want to be social?
Fuck no.
Like, you're not. You're just gonna stay on the same shit.
Pretty much. I mean, obviously, see my girl and like go for my brother if school's still going on.
Hmm.
But I mean,
yeah, that's cool though, because obviously you don't desire, you don't want to go out, right? Like
no,
that's
I
not
fucking hate going out.
like you've accepted that that's who you are,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, everyone that I like know like pretty well know that I really don't like to go out unless it's like
Mm-hmm.
maybe just going for food like every now and then. Movies are okay sometimes, but like as far as like, oh, let's go shopping or let's go to the mall just to walk around. I'm like, oh my god, like, do we have to? Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and even though we've been friends for years now, I guess I'm barely getting to learn that side of you where, damn, like you're really not social.
nope.
Like it's really only if we go to each other's houses, if we go to eat, or for birthdays. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, and even then, like the other friends don't like to celebrate their birthdays, so it's just on ours.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never related. Like when it comes to friends and stuff, I've always wanted to spend more and more time with friends, and it sucks because I feel like it. Well, not really. I don't feel like it now because I've moved on from that point where like I did want to hang out with friends, and it sucked when they didn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm like, you know what? It's fine. Like I'm not gonna force it. I'm just gonna do my own thing, and if they want to hang out, we'll hang out.
It ain't me,
And
man. It's just the way I am.
no, I know, and that's completely fine. That's what Chimp is like too. He just
Yeah.
not, he's
See,
not
but
social.
with Chimp, it's like random. Like he'll like be like, "Oh, let's do this," and it's just like you have to take him in that moment, or you're not gonna
Mhm.
get him for another week or two.
Yeah, I think I don't know, man. It's weird because right now, like being so cooped up, I want to be social. Like I wish I could be as social as I wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
But when I am social, like holy shit, my my meter runs out so fast, and I want to be home.
I get you. I
I'm
think
never
we've talked about
satisfied.
this. I think we talked about this a
Really?
long time ago. Like,
On a podcast?
no, 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 not on a podcast. I think we were just talking.
Oh, okay.
I
I
think it
don't
was like
remember.
GTA times.
Dude, I was thinking about that like a couple of weeks ago.
That's when we started to get to know each other.
We got really deep for no reason.
I don't even remember what the fuck we were. I know it was GTA, but like I don't remember exactly what we were doing in there.
We just wanted to make money. I don't know. Like every now and then, our friend group goes back to GTA Online
Yeah.
because we're that bored and there's no game that we just want to fuck around, make money, and maybe do some heist or whatever. But yeah, I think they got off, and then we just stayed on and we kept grinding money for no reason
Yeah.
because we were that bored. There's nothing to do.
That's funny.
But it was good though. Like for some reason, we just fucking
It
started
just
to get
clicked.
along and talked way more.
Yeah, it was nice. GTA was fun times.
Yeah, definitely. What the fuck were we talking about?
Fuck.
This always happens.
I know. God damn it. It was the talking about GTA and we were talking about what going out and oh yeah, how when you're out you just want to be home or like vice versa.
Mhm. It's weird. I'm never content.
I get you.
I'm never comfortable somewhere. It's definitely fucking weird.
I can relate to that. Like whenever I go out, it's like fun, and then like throughout, like as the more and more time or like the more hours pass, I'm like fuck, I want to go home already.
For real,
It's like not even that I'm having a bad time. It's like fuck, I want to play a WoW or like I just want to be in bed or something.
yeah, and it sucks because I know other people. Well, I know other people feel the same way as I do. I've seen it before, but normal people, I'd say, like they're fine with like the longer social, time that they have.
Mm-hmm.
But me, like I have a fucking meter, and when I run out, I like kind of turn off. Like it's weird.
Yeah, I get you completely.
And I was I'm gonna transition that to another like thing that's kind of similar
Mm-hmm.
that I had texted you about, and it was like I had asked you, and I'll ask you like again. It's like, oh no, fuck. This is a weird topic.
Go for it.
It's like kind of putting you on blast, but not really.
Putting me on blast or you on blast?
Like you,
Damn.
not you.
Can't believe it.
But like,
go for it.
But like, you had said that your girlfriend was like mad because you were like playing, right? Like something like that. What was it? What was the situation? It wasn't a big deal.
No, it wasn't that big of a deal. Well, it kind of was, I guess, just perspective, I guess. But it was like she wanted me to play or like to talk to her more, like more meaningful, I guess you could say. That's the way I interpreted it, at least. Because I mean, like my day, I wake up fucking late as fuck, and then like I'll go take a shower, text my girlfriend, and then I'll start playing. But like throughout when I'm playing, I'm still texting her. But like obviously, if like anyone that plays a game knows that you like while you're playing, you're not gonna have deep, meaningful conversations with anyone.
You can't, dude. It's hard.
Like, you get me?
That, you can maybe do that at the very beginning when you're getting to know each other, and like you kind of the effort you need to put, like you need to put more than the usual effort.
Yeah. So,
but you guys have been together for a while.
Yeah, we're going on a year already.
Exactly. So you're comfortable with each other now, and you know that you don't have to be interesting 24/7. It's impossible.
Yeah, but I guess maybe I admitted like that I would like. I could have definitely talked more. It's just, I mean, I'm in the quarantine. I'm just very comfy. I don't have to worry about a lot of things. So I didn't neglect it, but I could have done more. And I'm doing more now, but
yeah, and I ask about that because like my ex had told me the same thing, basically the exact same thing. When I would hang out too much with my friends. And it would affect me, dude. Like, her telling me that and her being like, oh, like, basically, I want more attention that you put to your friends. And that would affect me to the point where when I would be with my friends,
I feel bad.
I would feel bad, and I feel like pouty. I'd be like, damn, I want to go home so I could talk with her.
Yeah, or like even when I was playing, like the first couple of nights after we had like that like talk or whatever, it was just like shitty because you can't like fully enjoy yourself because it's like fuck, like what if she gets mad again, or like what if I'm not doing enough, or like what if like what I did like throughout the day with her like still wasn't enough, and it's just a shitty feeling for sure.
It's super shitty because then like, and I tell you this from experience because I changed in that way where she was like, okay, well, basically I want more attention, and I gave her that attention. But look at us now. Look where I'm at now. And that's not the case for you, obviously. That's not set in stone, whatever. But like looking back at it now, it's been years. Like fuck, dude. I was in a social situation with some of my closest friends at the time, and I was being a little bitch. I was, I was like, fuck, I want to go home so I can talk to my girlfriend.
Yeah,
like, I get it. And now to this day, like where I'm at now, I'm like, fuck, I really should have enjoyed when I had those friends back then.
Yeah.
And like that got me thinking a lot. And obviously this fucking quarantine will do that to you.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to do.
If you're like me.
Yeah. No, like I completely get you, and I agree. Like we both like came from like shitty past relationships, or at least the way they ended. So, I know it, but it's like it's still just like fuck. It's like with relationships, it's very 50-50. Once they tell you something, or at least maybe it's just our mindset, because we're very similar in that sense, where we might overthink it to too much of an extent. So I don't know. It could just be my mindset personally, where I'm like, oh shit, like she said, I'm not doing enough or something. I just fucking like overthink it and try to overdo it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I was about to say it makes total sense.
Yeah, it's just tough. That's just.
But is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know, man.
Okay, because then look at this. So you'll start to change because you're basically overdoing it always because you're worried because that's your significant other. You care. But what if you change too much?
Yeah,
to the point where it's like, dude, like maybe you change too much to the point where you're like a fucking, it's weird.
It's definitely just a weird topic. It's very dependent on like relationships and stuff.
So to what point do you change? Like to like 10%, 30?
I don't know, man. I feel like, I mean, I told her what, like, I mean, what you had told me, like the whole, like how you gave up your friends, or not gave up, right? But like, it was just a weird situation, and she like, it was just like a conversation. So I don't know. I feel like as long as you tell them that you're trying, or like that you're worried about something, I feel like they hopefully would understand your side. It's not only them, like they have to understand like our side, like before them, like this is what we did, and like with them, like we're mostly still gonna do it to a certain extent. You get me?
It's weird to understand someone or their point of view.
Yeah.
I think it's sometimes like it's impossible unless you've literally been through what they've been through.
Yeah, it's
But
just tough.
if not, then you can't. I don't think it's possible.
I don't know, man. I mean, we're doing a lot better now, so I mean, it wasn't even like a big deal, but I mean, we're doing better now, so it's good.
That's good, man. Yeah, I'm glad. And it's since we're on the topic of like relationships, and obviously, I'm not expecting you to talk about your relationship. I want your input on it on a like a just on perspective, like outside of your relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I was talking to my friend, and it got me thinking because she was like, "No, well, I'm at the point where I'm kind of bored," and I was like, "Okay,
Like in
that's
the
normal."
relationship.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like she's bored in her relationship, and I was like, "That's normal, right?"
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "Yeah, but not really." And I was like, "It's impossible for someone to be interesting 24." But she was like, "There's someone, there's someone that you can be bored with that just feels right. You know, that doesn't feel boring. You know what I'm saying?"
Yeah. So I think there's just hold on one sec. Sorry.
You're good.
I think there's just this genuine misconception of love or like relationships where people think that you have to be happy and you have to be like, oh my god, baby, I love you so much. I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with you. You have to be in that mindset 24/7. It's like, no, like any like successful relationship or like people that have been in long terms will tell you like, no, it's like just find the person you can chill with and vibe with, and yeah, you're gonna have those happy moments. Yeah, you're gonna argue every now and then, but like it's normal in my opinion to not be bored per se. I think bored is the wrong word. I think it's just like
Bored is a strong word.
yeah, bored is like
In a relationship?
yeah, I don't think you could get bored. You could just like, you know, maybe over time it's just common. You're not gonna text like as interesting like topics like all day. Because I mean, obviously everyone goes through the honeymoon phase. That's why it's called the honeymoon phase. Like you start dating, you're still learning things about each other, favorite colors, favorite movies, where they want to go, what they want to do, stories about their family, stories about themselves. Like that's all going to run out eventually, and that's fine. Like that's part of the relationship, and like that's just part of like growing together as people, like learning from each other. It's like it's just the way it is. And once that runs out, I feel like that's where a lot of people break up or they have trouble because they don't know how to just not live with someone per se, like physically, but just be with someone for a while and just understand that. I mean,
But then that's how you know that it wasn't real, right?
I don't
Like,
think so. Well, like,
doesn't that give you the answer right there? Like, you can't be like, do you really need someone else or someone new, like, to give you attention because you're bored?
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think bored is the wrong word to use. Like, what I'm saying is like, okay, once all that runs out, and then if you get bored, you're not really in love with that person. You're just in love with their stories and like telling them stories and just like experiencing like
The
meeting
comfort.
yeah. And then once that like the whole story honeymoon phase is over and you start getting bored of someone, that means that you were just like you're not really into them, you were just into like the conversations you had. See, because I mean, loving someone is such a strong word. Like you have to love them, like not just their stories, not just their looks, not like anything. You have to love like literally all of it. You have to love them when they're boring as shit, because I mean, people sometimes are boring as shit. They just talk about random ass topics that you genuinely do not give a fuck about. But
I think
that's just part of it.
The perfect word for it, or the perfect like phrasing for it that I actually told my friend is like, when all you need is their presence.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's real.
And I feel like a lot of people also like they can't. I know a lot of people can't do over text relationships, and I think that's where people like are a bit wrong in some ways, because let's say you can't see someone because they moved out of town for like a while, or they're on a vacation, or like for example this quarantine, you can't see your significant other. I'm sure there's a lot of people fighting. I don't know. I feel like sometimes people just overreact or like overthink it. They're like, "Oh my god, we're not happy. We're not talking as much." And then it's like, "Well, yeah, you can't like do everything over text. Like sometimes you just, you just go with it." And I mean, if you really care about and love that person, like they're worth the wait. Like I don't know. In this world, I feel like people in general just try to have everything right in front of them all the time, when it's like some things just take time. Like with this quarantine, like people are still going out and still doing this. It's like, dude, like just give up like a couple of months of your life for like years of life. You get me? It's like that's just the way I think of it, at least. Like people just want things done right away, when things just, sometimes you just have boring days. You have chill days. You have like days where you don't know what to do. Like not every day has to be a happy-go-lucky, oh my god, I'm in love with my partner and everything's so perfect in life day. That's just me, at least.
No, yeah, I completely agree. I see it from that point of view as well, and it's funny you say that, because like you bring up the texting thing, because it is a major thing now in our generation. Like if you're a shitty texter, like with your partner, like fuck, dude, that's like fucking 40% of the relationship, or at least 30.
Yeah, especially like if you don't like see each other a lot.
And I say that because a lot of that had to do with my last relationship, where a good chunk of the time we were on text, and that's all we had, and we were on the phone because that's all we had. And we saw each other maybe once or twice a week. But yeah, like it's weird, because it made me wonder, like, at what point do you get to that point of, or like when does it get to the real test of, oh, are you bored or not?
Yeah, I get you.
Like,
I don't know.
What's the time limit?
Back to your friend, like, I mean, I don't know who he or she is, right? But like, if they're actually bored, like they genuinely just don't enjoy their time, then I mean, it's probably time to, end the relationship. But like, if he or she might just be confused. I don't know. Is it a boy or girl? Just so I can know.
Oh, it's a she.
Okay, so she, like she's either actually bored, or she's just going through like the common misconception that I was talking about, where she might think she needs to be entertained all the time, and it's just not the case, honestly. Well, that's my opinion, and I'm pretty sure I'm right on this. Like, there's no way anyone can be entertaining for over like more than a year. Like,
no, it's impossible.
Like,
more than a year. Jeez, like, I mean, I don't know. It depends on the person, because like, it took me 3 years to literally fully open up to my ex. Like 3 fucking years. That's crazy. Yeah. But anyways, she was saying, like, and we were talking about it, that she's, because I was like, are you in love or not? Because straight up. But she was like, well, I'm kind of bored. And that's how we got to the whole thing of the presence thing. Like, and I told her, yeah, like, it's gonna be hard to find someone who matters that much to you.
Yeah, like, for them to be worth it, like, you actually have to, like, you'll know when they're the one. Like, you will know. You'll know. And maybe you're just not the one for them, and that's fine. Like, fuck it, right? You just live and you learn.
It's a super hard concept to get down, and it's a concept that I'm still trying to learn every day. Just accept the fact that,
I mean,
it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, it sucks dick for sure, but I mean, I learned it because I was fucking hard on myself during my breakup. Like I was an asshole to myself, and I think that's why I was able to get over it.
I wonder why we do that, because I do that a shit ton, dude.
It's because I don't know. I feel like, man, in my opinion, I think fucking like tough love is like the best way. Because like, if you fucking like baby around someone, like they're just never gonna learn.
Yeah, like I am an absolute asshole to myself. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, but at the same time, you have to. It's literally what makes me move on. Like every day, you have to remind yourself of like how much of a piece of shit you are to actually better yourself, basically.
Yeah.
Or no?
No, yeah, I completely agree with that. You just have to do it sometimes, honestly.
Well, at least that's what I do. A lot of people may not think that way, but that's kind of fucking. I forgot the word for it, but it's crazy to think that way. That you have to like degrade yourself to better yourself.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just fucking tough. Just the way life is. No, but yeah, I mean, I would say I think my girlfriend's pretty worth at the time. That's the way I feel. So like I don't mind like sometimes when we like, cause like my nieces go over or like, so her brother's dating my second cousin. So like we're not related in any sense, but like we share like some family, like some cousins, I guess. So like my second cousin's daughters, like we raised really well, like for like 2 3 years of their lives, so we know them pretty well. Like I know them, and they like go over to her house a lot because was they're her brother's step kids.
It's just straight to the terminology.
It is. Jesus. It's fucking annoying as shit. But they spend a lot of time at her house, so when she can't text me, sometimes I'm like, oh, you know, it's fine. Like I don't care. So I don't know. I just like I fucking I'm not used to. Well, I'm used to not like being able to text someone, just because of all like my past relationships and stuff. So I know it's not that big of a deal.
But I guess me at least. That's new to it, or someone to just. I don't know. It just depends on the person, which is always the case.
See, because our relationship, like I'm her first like serious boyfriend, or like her first boyfriend in general. But she's my third.
Yeah.
Third serious, like sixth like girlfriend.
So obviously, you're like, you know, you've had.
It's because
you know the motions.
Yeah, like in middle school, everyone had like fucking girlfriends that lasted like a week, and then like in high school, like all of my relationships were 2+ years. Like my first relationship, serious, was 2 years, and then the second one was like 3 years, and then this one's already going on a year. So,
Jesus,
it's because I'm really picky, or like, I don't know. That's the way I feel. Like I'd like to say good ones, but I mean, the past two fucking showed that was not the case. So, you know, third time's a charm, right?
It happens, man. Like at the same time, it's very weird because I tell myself, look, the reality of it is there could have been any number of different girls that you could have ended up with, and it still wouldn't have worked out.
Yeah,
because it just literally wasn't meant, you know. So it's kind of weird in that regard, but it's the truth. Like, fuck it. It was all just experience for you either way. Because at least now you know who you are, like, in a relationship and outside of the relationship.
Yeah, definitely. Like, especially like my second one with fuck, holy shit, I was about to say your name. My second relationship, which is the one that fucked me up, was pretty crazy, and I think that's the one that grew me as like a person the most. So I thank that person for fucking me up. So
it's kind of fucked up that like the universe puts people in your past solely for character development, you know?
Yeah, but I mean,
Jesus,
fuck it, man. I think it made me a better person overall. So I'll take it.
I mean, that's all that matters, dude. Honestly, fuck it.
Yeah, sticking on the topic to relationships, I told you about the Carson thing.
Dude, that's so tragic.
Okay, so there's obviously I'll start off with people. I guess there's Call Me Carson, there's his ex-girlfriend now, Caterino, and then there's Good Guy Fitz, which I mean I'm sure a lot of people know all these, at least two of those people, because I didn't know who Caterino was. But some people
might. Sounds super familiar to me.
She's one of the Raj girls.
Shit. Okay.
So, well, that's where I think Carson met her. Anyways, I'm sure everyone knows. We don't know all the details. I'm not going on a witch hunt. I really don't give a shit. I'm just talking about it to talk about it. Um, but for those that don't know, Carson and Katerina were dating, and Carson about a month ago, I think now, said that he was going through some life issues, that he was a little depressed, and that he was going to take a break. Which I mean, it's fine. Self care is really important. And then recently, like within like the week, it comes out that his ex, well, Katerino, his girlfriend at the time, now ex, cheated on him with Good Guy Fitz, and they were known to be pretty close, I'd say, or at least friends for the most part, which is super fucked up.
I don't know. I mean, look, it's weird, but Fitz looks like the type of dude to do that shit to you.
I get
He
you.
literally fits the stereotype. Like, it's not a stereotype, but he just looks like a little bit of a Chad, you know, a little bit
Yeah,
of a fuckboy.
I get you.
He seems the type. But I mean, if that's your homie, that's your homie. You, when it comes to the friends, like especially between guys, and if you're really friends, that camaraderie and that loyalty is unmatched, and especially if you're real friends. And I don't know if they were how close they were really, but even then, you know, they were in a podcast together, weren't they? Like,
Yeah,
he was a guest on their podcast. Like, that's so fucking disrespectful, dude.
it's super fucked up. We don't know like Fitz and Katerino's side, but it's just
I mean, is there really anything you need to hear from their defense? Do they even have a
I don't
defense?
know. I mean, we really don't know what happened. Like maybe Carson was like abusive towards her. We don't know what the fuck, right? There could
Yeah.
be a lot of shit because obviously this just proves like not everyone seems like the way they are online. So I don't
At the
know.
same time, abusive or not, I don't think there's an excuse for cheating. Like, if
Yeah,
you're actually just fucking unhappy, I know it's hard to break up, obviously, but if you're gonna cheat, just fucking break up, dude. Like, what? Like,
yeah,
it's weird. Cheating is super, super like disrespectful, in my opinion. It's just there's no reason for it when you can just simply break it off with the person that you're with. Like, you know you're not happy.
yeah. It's just so fucked up, man. Like, oh my god, they joined the Champions Club. There's so many memes already. It's crazy.
Of course, dude. I mean, there always is.
It's just fucking
Poor
insane.
Carson, dude. Like, I
No, it's
mean,
actually super fucked up. Like, imagine like you're already going through shit times, and then your
yeah,
girlfriend like cheats on
exactly.
you. Like, oh my god. Like, look, okay, just based off like the face value of the situation, Catering was such a fucking bitch. Like, not even
Oh
like fucking
yeah,
like lying or like I'm not like
and they always. I mean, I'm not saying that she will or that they all do, but in most cases, she will take the victim card.
yeah,
Some way, it's gonna be his fault that she cheated on him. Some way, somehow. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't like. I don't. But some way, it's gonna turn up like that. It's gonna be
yeah.
bullshit
No, yeah, it's definitely fucking. It's just a
because that's the way it
shit
always happens.
scum thing to do, honestly.
Hopefully he gets better, dude. Hopefully he's okay. I think I saw in his tweets that he was seeing a therapist, right, or a
Yeah, I
counselor or
think
something.
so.
That's really good. Like, when you're in mental hell, and especially when it comes to relationships, and especially when it comes to cheating, like, Jesus Christ, you degrade yourself, man. Like, you throw yourself down to the lowest of floors, you know.
Yeah, and like this just does not help at all, and it fucking sucks dick that it happened. But
So I really, really hope that he gets better. I really hope that he keeps going to, you know, to get help and shit. Because at the end of the day, that's, I think it's the best option you have is to seek professional help when you're like in a mental fight like that that's been going on for a long time.
yeah, but that fucking sucks dick.
Yeah, hopefully he gets better, dude. Like, it sucks so bad.
Yeah, did you see the whole Keemstar drama with it too?
Oh, Keemstar is a dick, dude. I think I followed him when I was first in the YouTube scene,
Yeah,
and like,
he's like one of the first people you find out about just because it's drama.
and I wanted to know the drama. I like drama every now and then. but he doesn't have a filter on it, and that's what's fucked up. Like, I get it. True news, true drama doesn't have a filter on it, but like, read the situation a bit, you know? Like,
No, yeah,
Carson, like, poor dude, he suffered enough. Why is he gonna go on your show?
yeah, and it's like the same thing with Etika too. Like a lot of people blame Keem for poking fun at him.
No, fuck yeah, dude.
So yeah.
Keem is a straight up asshole. I hate this whole thing that they try to cancel him.
Mm-hmm.
Every year he gets canceled like 5 times. It's never enough.
No.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with all of his things. Like, it's fine, like, because his accused, like, oh, I have to report it. But it's like, you could be a little bit more considerate, in my opinion.
Yeah, like, you can report on it, but you don't have to
like,
call every single one of them and be like, yo, you want to come on the show? Like,
yeah,
really, dude?
I don't, you know,
That's
scarce, obviously, right?
Yeah.
I think he did it fine, because I saw his video on it, and he was, like, pretty respectable. And,
he
like,
just reported it.
Yeah, he just said it, and, like, he's like, oh, I wish, like, Carson, like, you know, gets better and stuff.
Yeah, like, that's fine. That's
yeah, like, I mean, it's your video, like, it's like their job is tough. I mean, they chose to be, you know, news YouTubers or whatever you want to call them.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's tough. But like, as long as I feel like it's fine as long as you're fucking considerate about it. Like,
yeah, and Keem is really not
Yeah.
considerate whatsoever at all with anyone. Like, and he's shown it time and time again, but nobody fucking does anything about it. And nor will I, right? Because I don't give a fuck to that extent. But he's a huge fucking douchebag.
yeah,
But hopefully, I'm hoping Carson will get out of it and see him back on. He's mostly on YouTube, right?
yeah. He mostly does YouTube videos.
Well, we'll see.
Oh shit! There's also the iDubbbz thing.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a really
That's
good
a
one.
good like just change of pace right now too.
It's just, yeah.
You can go for it.
Okay, so basically, if you know who iDubbbz is, do you see him as? I don't know, dude. It's weird because iDubbbz was untouchable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, his content cops, his roasting people, his calling out people for their bullshit was next level, and he literally was untouchable. And when people tried to call him out for shit, he was really, really good at, you know, rebuttaling
Mm-hmm.
to the point where he was always relevant whenever he took out a video on whatever it may be. It doesn't matter. So basically his girlfriend made an OnlyFans, and now he's being called a simp and a cuck. And that's the whole situation basically.
Mm-hmm.
And he addressed it in a video where he basically just says that he supports his girlfriend, that he doesn't give a fuck what people think of him, or, you know, it's not his fault that people are idolizing him in that way.
Yeah.
Which is completely true.
Yeah, I saw that little snippet where he's like, oh, like, if you're idolizing me and this, like, made you stop, good. Like, I didn't want to be your fucking idol. Like, it's something along those lines. Which is true. It's like, fucking people idolize people online way too much.
It's unhealthy, dude. Like,
yeah.
It's weird.
And, like, honestly, iDubbbz is not the fucking guy to be, like, idolizing either. Like, he's funny as shit. Like, I love him.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking love him.
We love him. We love him because he's a degenerate, like fucking us, literally.
Yeah. But it's not someone to fucking look up to. Like,
exactly.
Like, his content's funny, and, like, he's fucking seems like a chill dude, but, like...
Okay, so where do you stand in the whole letting your girlfriend do an OnlyFans thing?
I mean, if, like, he's cool with it, like, I don't really give a fuck, or, like, cool,
Okay, but what about you?
Personally, like, okay, so, let's say my current relationship, out of the blue, she just wants to start one, I wouldn't be completely okay with it, just because I got into this relationship not being like that, and I don't know, I don't think I'd feel completely comfortable, but I don't think I'd be completely against it either. It just depends, I guess. It's just very iffy. But like,
I think I'm on the same boat.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
I don't know. It's just fucking complicated, I guess.
It really is complicated because,
especially like if you're like already dating and then it's just out of the blue, it's like, well, shit, like fuck.
Like, there seems to be no like middle ground. Either you're like either you're super super insecure if you don't let her, or you're a fucking cuck if you do let her. Like, there's no middle. Like, it's just super opposite, sides of the spectrum. They flame you if you basically try and restrain her from doing what she wants, and they're like, oh, it's your fault because you're insecure. But if you let her, it's like, oh damn, you're just gonna let your girl expose everything.
Yeah, it's also like it depends on like the type of OnlyFans, because just like lewd and then there's like nude, right? So I don't know. I feel like lewd
I believe she's doing lewd.
I don't know. I don't know.
But it's a sensitive topic, man, because like I definitely think the word simp has lost its fucking like real meaning.
No, people are fucking retards, dude.
Like Jesus, they
like you fucking
overuse it.
Yeah,
as fuck.
I hate it. I hate it. It's like fucking.
It's getting
Boomer was
annoying.
Boomer was annoying, and simp now is just holy fuck.
Any word that they find, they overuse it and kill it.
Yeah,
like Jesus. But at the same time, like, dude, you may be calling someone a simp, but that only makes you a fucking incel. Like, I don't get it. Like, you calling someone a simp almost directly makes you a fucking incel. Just knowing that you like hate women for no fucking reason, like
it's just fucking stupid, man.
It's super super stupid. I hope it dies out soon. I don't know if it will.
No, it's like they fucking like literally they're like it doesn't even make sense to call Idubbbz a simp. It's his fucking girlfriend.
I know, like
Jesus fuck.
Nobody and XQC was like talking about this, and I really like this point of view. It's like, dude, like, okay, everyone's seeing a bit of what you get, but nobody has her except you. And nobody's gonna get her that way. Like, you're literally a fucking simp yourself for paying for fucking lewds. Like, what?
Yeah, I don't know. Just fucking weird.
It's super super stupid that they're actually calling him a simp, and I'm not like super defending him because I'm a fan, but like, it's just, dude, you're overusing the word. And a simp is literally a guy who would basically do anything.
It's like a white knight.
It's basically a white knight.
Yeah,
like he sucks up to the chick and is just there. And I don't think Idubbbz would be that type of guy.
Yeah.
And even if he is, who cares?
It's his girlfriend. It's still his girlfriend.
That's literally him, or that's his girlfriend. Like, that's not your life. Like, I don't know why people feel so entitled nowadays. It's crazy.
No, yeah, fucking. I don't know. I still think this is all because cancel culture is a thing. People just want to complain and get mad at people for no fucking reason.
People are too fucking weird. Like, they're too bored right now. They're so overly invested in these online personas when they fail to realize they're normal. Outside of the personas, outside of the internet, they're pretty much fucking normal.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they could be fucking, I don't know, a furry for all I care. Like, it doesn't matter.
In my mess.
Like, you're never going to get to see any part of them except what they upload. Like, what?
I mean, it's like the whole meme about Trainwrecks being a furry. Like, for all we know, you could fucking be one.
Exactly. Like, and if he is,
no,
you're never going to see it if he doesn't stream it. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, dude, but in real news, dude, fucking Asmongold is back, dude. Best week of my life. Dude, I've seen he's streamed 3 days, I've seen all of them. Like, the full 6-7 hours of them.
I mean, yeah, I don't blame you.
It's because, dude, it's just like a constant podcast of him talking. No one watches Asmon for fucking a while, I can guarantee you that. Okay, maybe like 1%. But it's just his stories and just the way he is. It's so fucking funny. He's such a retard.
I really, really like the way he talks. There's something about the way he talks.
It's just so fluid, man. Honestly.
Yeah, or his storytelling. I don't know what it is, but I'm not a big fan. But whenever I do like watch, he has a way of talking that just gets you like interested.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Dude, he's like, if I could like be like friends or like talk to any streamer, it would definitely be him because he's just so chill.
Mm.
He's fucking badass. But yeah, super happy he came back. Huge fucking Asmon fan. It's just so good to have like on the background. It's because like with a lot of streams, like a lot of them like are like half gameplay, half personality. But I feel like with Asmon, it's like 95% personality.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't think people are really there for a while, obviously.
Yeah, it's because like especially like with Asmon, he just farms like random stuff and like no one really cares except for him. Well, like
that's cool. Like, I wish I could have that.
Yeah,
that'd be cool to have.
Cause he said himself, like I think on the first or second day he came back, he's like, no one watches fucking WoW streams for the WoW content. He says WoW streamers are like the best streamers because no one's watching for the fucking game. You have to be interesting, and if you have like a big fan base, that means people are there for you.
And he has a big ass audience, right?
Yeah, his first day he came back, I think he had like 60 to 80K or something like that.
God damn.
No, and that was at 9 a.m.
That's actually a big fucking reach, Jesus.
And that was at 9 a.m. He hasn't gone past like 2 o'clock, by the way.
What do you mean? Like he gets off at 2 o'clock?
He gets off like at 2 or 1.
Oh, okay.
So he could be even bigger if he just streams like 3 or 4, I'd say.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But he starts like at 9 or 10. It's crazy. And he still gets fucking...
Wait, but how are you watching?
I'm just watching the VODs. I'm watching the VODs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck, I can't wake up, man. I can't, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What fuck, man?
It's not the same with VODs, right? Like, do you feel like...
It's just him talking. It's just him talking, so,
So it's cool, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think, yeah, that would be different. Because I guess, when I tune into VODs and it's like a game or whatever, it's just like... I kind of wish I was there to watch it live, and it's not the same.
Yeah.
But I guess if it's just him talking, you can treat it as a podcast. Which I completely forgot we're fucking recording right now.
No, yeah.
Where are we at?
51.
Nice.
No, but yeah, it's fucking great having him back. He fucking... So... He tried streaming Warzone, but his fucking PC just like couldn't handle it. Or like, it's because you have to change like a lot of settings because... When I tried streaming it on PC, it like fucking fucked up my computer because Streamlabs and like they just don't mix well. So you have to like change a bunch of settings. But when he was streaming it, he's like, "Fuck, dude, I'm so embarrassed. I spent like $4,000 on this computer and it's fucking dog shit. It's fucking funny as shit." So he's like, "I'm just gonna fucking buy a new one." And today he like went on PC Part Picker and like built a fucking PC.
How much was it? Do you know?
Nah, I'm still like in the middle of it.
Okay.
But like he's asking like chat for advice. It's fucking hilarious.
That'd be sick, dude. Like for the chat to make you a fucking PC.
Yeah, they wanted to get like there was a WoW version of a case, but he didn't really like it.
That's funny.
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy. He has like 3 years of playtime in WoW.
Jesus.
Yeah, like
what?
the 3 years of his life has been spent in WoW. He said a lot of it's AFK, but still.
God.
Yeah.
That's actually so much. Like my brain can't process.
Like imagine literal 3 years sitting down every day, 24 hours for 3 years playing WoW.
Like literally, that's fucking insane.
That's how long he's played the game.
I wish I had that dedication, man, or like that love for a game like that.
No, he fucking loves WoW. Like he said it like if Blizzard told him to like stop streaming for a month and go help them make the new expansion, he'd do it for free.
Damn, for free?
Yeah, he loves the game. Like he loves World of Warcraft.
It's pretty good.
It's fun. It's a really fun game. I like it a lot too.
And that crosses my mind a lot, dude. Like, fuck, I wish I had a game like that I could just literally just put my time into for good and be okay. But obviously, I don't know. It's hard to fuck.
Man, you gotta come back to WoW real quick, man.
Hell no.
Dude, you didn't give it a real enough try.
Oh
man.
my god, dude, I got to level 10. Leave me alone.
No, it's not good enough, bro.
It was fine.
Anyone that's played WoW. WoW's fun as fuck.
For now, I'm literally just been playing Switch games, mostly Smash.
Man, you gotta get Animal Crossing, man.
Hopefully soon. I'll see.
I haven't started.
At the same time, it's like if I don't play with you guys,
yeah, it's really
basically the hype already died down.
Yeah.
Like I'm already too late once again, like I always am. But you know, and I have way too many other games to fucking pass and play.
Are you gonna get Final Fantasy VII?
When does it come out?
4 days.
How good is it?
Really good.
Like, do you recommend it?
I would recommend it. Yeah. If you liked 15, you're gonna love this one.
I really liked 15. I mean, the gameplay of 15 was really good.
The gameplay is better on this one, I would say.
Really? How would you know?
What? There was a demo.
Oh, fuck. I mean, yeah, maybe. Probably.
Whole $60, bro.
Of course.
The
like
games
always.
are so expensive. Like, I hate that they all come out at the same time. It's like Doom Eternal, Animal Crossing, fucking Final Fantasy VII. All within like 2-3 weeks of each other. It's like, god damn, it's like $200. Like, no one has that money right now.
It's annoying as fuck, dude. Like, shit. I mean, I guess, I don't know. It hurts my fucking wallet. It hurts me when I have to drop $65 on a fucking game.
Yeah.
Especially because Final Fantasy VII, obviously, it's a story mode game, and you know it's gonna end like Jesus.
Yeah, there's also if you want to play Persona 5, the Royal Edition came out. It's really good.
The what?
There's like a Royal Edition for Persona 5.
Okay.
It came out.
I actually did want to give that a try.
It's pretty good.
I had heard like a lot of people like it.
It's really good.
And it looks pretty fun. The only thing that turned me off was the turn-based combat, but at the same time, it's pretty fun. Sometimes.
Yeah.
If it's done right.
Yeah, Persona's fun. Final Fantasy is gonna be good. Story alone is fucking good.
I have to see about Final Fantasy. I'll probably catch it at a sale sometime. I don't know. Because right now, I don't want to buy games right now. Only because I kind of spoiled myself with Switch games.
Yeah.
So, and I have to pass all of those. So, yeah, I'm going to take a break from fucking buying games.
Yeah. Did you see that Miskiff and Maya clip, by the way?
Dude, I literally saw that shit live.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was fucking crazy. I was thinking about it. Like,
so I just saw the clip, but what was the whole thing? What was he doing?
So basically, I think they were too loud. I think Miskiff was being a little bit too loud. Oh, for the context on the clip, I think Miskiff was being too loud. He screamed, and their neighbor, I think, fucking banged on the wall twice. And I personally heard "shut up." Yeah. Miskiff heard "shut the fuck up." So they were like, you know, they were freaked out for a bit. Obviously, I would have been too. Maya was like nervous and shit. But they went to go knock and to ask like, oh, were we too loud or you know? But he didn't answer.
Yeah, I saw that part.
That's basically on how it ended. I don't think anything else happened. But yeah, that was crazy, dude. That's fucked.
No, I fucking saw like the clip. It's so fucked up. Like, to what point? Like, what fucking monkey do you have to be fucking be banging on a wall like that? Just fucking go knock on the door.
I know, like it's super, and it's crazy because
okay, like it goes both ways. Like Miskiff could have been, I guess, more considerate in some ways. Like if he's, I think it's in Maya's apartment, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, his defense was like,
I mean, it was 11 o'clock, right?
It was 11 o'clock on a fucking Saturday.
Yeah, and she lives in like a college town, California.
And she lives in a college town, California. They were literally partying outside, like when they got outside.
Yeah.
Like how? You know, it doesn't make any sense. Like you're kind of being a dick at the time.
Yeah, and like, bro, like banging on the wall, like holy fuck, like relax.
That's a little bit too excessive. Like
I saw like the things that were behind them literally shook. It's like, bro,
exactly.
relax.
Like what the fuck? I would have gone mad as shit.
Yeah.
Like there's so many different approaches to
like
that.
Okay, like if you're that pissed off, just fucking make a noise complaint, call the cops, like don't fucking bang on the wall. Like
yeah, I would have gotten really mad, honestly. And like
Or like,
I'm glad nothing happened and nothing escalated.
yeah,
but that's
sure.
scary, dude. At the same time,
Yeah.
like Jesus, like really, you have a fucking crazy neighbor to bang on your wall and tell you to shut the fuck up
Yeah.
without even probably meeting you.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy fucked up though, but oh well. I hope that she moves or that guy moves or fucking
Yeah, that's scary because obviously she's gonna have to stay there alone.
yeah.
So
So
it's fucking fucked up, dude. Like I don't think you can be comfortable after that, honestly.
nah, there's no way.
And I don't think they were. I don't think Miz was that loud anymore. Obviously, it's fine. It was in the middle of the night, but still, like, I wouldn't be fucking comfortable at all.
Nah,
It's super stupid. It's super fucked up.
people are crazy nowadays. Can't
I
trust
like
them.
got mad for them. I was like, God damn, dude, like, because it's weird. I don't know if you ever have that feeling, but whenever I'm like in a stream and something like that happens, like I get their anxiety. It's weird.
Sometimes depends, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's just me being fucking overly invested, but I don't really like get overly invested to the point where I'm typing or doing something, but it's like, oh shit, like you read the moment and the moment gets to you, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like when you see a cringe moment and you literally physically cringe.
Yeah.
Well, that, but like with anxiety.
I saw this is super off topic, but I saw a clip of Soda poppin'. I think he was on what's his friends? Nick?
NMP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not him. Fuck. The guy that he lives with.
Yeah, NMP.
Is it Nick? That's his name, right? Nick?
Yeah. Nick is the name.
And the
NMP LOL
girlfriend's
is his
what's the
Twitch.
girlfriend's name?
Milena.
Milena, yeah, I fucking like super went mind blank. The Milena was streaming or Nick was streaming, I don't know. But Milena had like I guess like a face cam kind of like a camera on her head.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like GoPro.
yeah, probably. And fucking Soda was talking about his VR experience offline, like off stream. He's like, dude, it was crazy. Like I was laying down and then these two girls got on top of me. It was fucking crazy. It was fucking funny as shit.
That whole whenever they are streaming it, I've been watching. It's really good content. It's really, really funny.
Do they get stream snipers? I'm sure they do, right?
No, they don't because like it's a private world. And it's only with people they know, so you get really, really good interactions and really good content.
No, yeah.
Like I've been having a lot of fun watching them.
I haven't seen one yet, but I've been wanting to. Just, like,
You should go back to a VOD, either Sodas or XQC.
I probably
or
watch
Poe.
Sodas.
Like yeah, Soda is really fucking funny in VR chat, dude. Yeah. It's insane.
Soda's just
It's hilarious.
It's because Soda has like this awkward personality, kind of, but it makes it so funny.
Dude, but like in VR chat, it's the complete opposite. He's a huge like he dresses up as a fucking lolly and he has attitude. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's so good. It fits and it's so funny.
Soda's literally the OG. He's fucking great.
Yeah.
I love Soda content.
Dude, VR chat looks fun. But at the same time, I know that if we were to try it, we would not get that experience.
Sometimes. I've seen like super like slow like streamers try it and like they see crazy shit.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Because you could get really immersed. I wouldn't want to do it on desktop though. Like I don't want to experience
the
VR
VR
chat. Like,
yeah,
with the VR. Which I hope to do. I don't know, one day. Fuck it.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
It'd be fun for sure.
Especially with the homies, but fuck.
What, man? That ain't gonna happen.
Obviously, it's not gonna happen, but I don't know. Maybe I'll get some other homies in the future. Will.
I'm your only homie, bro.
Hopefully not.
I guess we could talk about Valorant next podcast. We've been going for an hour and 5 already.
Yeah, because
by next podcast it'll be out, or at least a beta. We hopefully can get our hands on it. So
yeah, exactly. Hopefully we can get a fucking key.
Just know we're excited.
Are they gonna give out keys?
I hope to God.
Yeah, I mean, so far it looks pretty decent. It looks pretty fun.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be the CS killer, but it'll definitely be something
nah,
fun.
It won't. Not, I don't think anything can kill CS.
Yeah.
CS.
People are just too committed to that game.
It's cemented. Like it just is. Like,
yeah.
It gets millions of new players like yearly, and old players never let it go, and people always go back to it, even us.
Yeah. All right. Well,
nothing's gonna kill CS.
On that note, for our next podcast, hopefully we'll have hands-on experience with Valorant and any other news.
If not, we'll just talk about the gameplay we've seen.
Cry that we didn't get a key, but you know, that's how it goes.
One of us has to.
Please, God.
Hopefully.
All right. Well, on that note, if you're listening to this, you're an amazing person. Thank you for listening to the In the Clouds podcast. I'm Bear and Pete.
Yo, thanks, guys.
All right. Later, guys. Thanks for watching.
Laters.